Hi everyone, welcome to my Mana Thrive journey, a space where I tap into my Mana spirit to grow, heal, and also thrive. I'm aiming for a real, raw, and wholesome transformation as I go from 440 pounds to 220 pounds, hopefully by December 2026. So get ready for the ups and downs, the victories and the challenges as I work towards becoming the best version of myself or the best version of me. And so buckle up and enjoy the journey um, with Mana Thrive Journey. Okay, so today I did something a little different today. I recorded what I ate every time I ate, and also some activities along the way. So today did something first that I didn't do. So the goal is for this week for myself, which I didn't share, was to do something different that I didn't do before, activity wise. And of course, food intake will be a daily thing. So today I decided to walk to a store from where I work, my workplace. And that's not something that normally I would do or ever. This is my first time walking to the store. I want to say about like half a mile to and from. And I probably should have stretched. I should have stretched before and after because I can barely walk. And I was planning on showing my beautiful body today uh, to for the journey, just to see where I started and where I'm going to end up. However, I mean, all 440 pounds. I mean, hopefully I lost some weight because we started this journey about 5 days ago. Anyway, so that's not going to happen today because my knees, my legs hurt so much. Thank you to my supporters who helped me get through it, to and from. But go ahead and watch all the food that I recorded so far right here. Here you go. Okay. Hi everyone. So I'm going to be updating you throughout the day with my food intake and also activity. This morning I had some green tea. I walked to a store this morning also to and from. That was hard. It was really hard. I haven't walked that long, and I walked with my jandals or slip-ons. And I had a bottle of water, so I'm almost done with that. I'm still in my intermittent fasting phase, 16-8. So I'll let you know. I'll probably at 12 o'clock, I'll let you know what I'm eating. I did buy some food from the store today because we have time to prepare it this morning. So yeah, I'll record that when that happens. How do I feel so far? I can feel my legs. A little bit of pain there. I feel it. I feel it breathing. My feet hurt, and that's good. It's great. I probably should buy some shoes, but I hate wearing shoes because it's hot. Um, I don't like wearing sneakers or sports shoes because it's pretty hot. It gets all sweaty. So far so good. I still have lots of energy. Every time I drink green tea, I have energy. Okay, that's it for now. Okay, I'm gonna snack right now, so I'm just gonna show you what I brought from the store. The store didn't have much of the things that I wanted in stock. I was looking for some lettuce. There was no lettuce. There was only cabbage and some red peppers. No red peppers. Even in chips, they didn't have some of the healthy chips that I wanted. So anyway, I got me some my cream cheese right here. This was a $6.75. Got me some nuts. I wanted mixed nuts, but they didn't have that. I don't really. I've been eating just regular sugar, but I'm gonna go ahead and try this Normally, if I'm gonna go non-sugar, it's either stevia or truvia, but the store didn't have that. This is the best that they had. It's this versus over, what's the other sugar? Non-sugar, low, sweet and low, or equal. So this prefer over those two. Now this is some chips. I didn't bring my crackers with me, but for 12 pieces, it's 140 calories, and I'm sure this is probably not that healthy, but I want to eat some spicy. So I'm going to have about 12 of these, 12 pieces of these. I don't really eat this one. So this is Takis hot chili pepper and lime. I know we're not on a diet. We're being mindful about what we're eating, and I'm gonna try some of these as well. I know the trans fat and the oil probably not a good source of, but I'm going to eat it anyway. I'm not gonna restrict myself from eating what I want to eat. At the same time, I'm being mindful of how much I'm gonna be taking in, and like I recorded earlier, I did the workout today. I'm proud of myself, so I'm not just gonna sabotage that, but at the same time, I'm just going to have a little fun, have some taste, some tasty, tasty taste on my taste buds. I bought this. It's called garlic chili. It's garlic vinegar chili. This looks interesting. I love garlic. I can eat it raw. We're gonna have that right here. Okay. And then this is for cooking later. Now I know this is not the best olive oil, because I know I buy them in the bigger bottles, but I don't have time to go all the way to the store that has it. So when I have time, I'm gonna do that. But so for now, this is the only brand that they had in the store, original olive oil. There's another video on oils that I'll have in the future. But yeah, so gonna be snacking for lunch. Lunch is snacky. Okay, since they didn't have any food that was good for me at the store. They had musubi and spam rice and all that soy sauce. I can't be eating too much soy sauce or even sodium, but I can have a little here and there. Ooh, which reminds me, I forgot to take my pills. Ooh, maybe I should ease it up on the Takis, huh? Alright, gotta go. I'm recording this. It smells really good. You can smell the vinegar. It's wow. Just want to show you what it is. This is garlic. Mmm. This is some hot stuff. Super, and it's sweet. So there's sugar in here. Wow, you can just, the taste of the spices and the garlic, it goes up all the way to your nose. Is that jalapeno? Let me try one again. Mm. This is actually really good. Probably should have had some cream cheese before this. This is hot, spicy, and pretty good stuff. It's sweet though, so I think I want to try eat non-sweet stuff before eating sweets, anything sweet. But I wasn't expecting this to be sweet. Okay. See ya. Got my cream cheese, nuts, got the garlic spicy. I'm gonna dip my I'm not eating this whole bag. Just eating a few. I can't even handle the talking spicy. Oh, this actually is not that spicy. Chili and lime. It's a tortilla, but baked into a chip. It's really interesting. Okay. Garlic is good. Cream cheese with nuts. Good. Now I just need more water. This reminds me of eating a candy bar. So it's cream cheese with nuts. It's like an ice cream with nuts. This is good. No sugar, just cream cheese and nuts. Roasted nuts. I could probably put some sugar in there, but no. Yummy. So good. The garlic tastes like fermented, which is good. If it is fermented, there should be good bacteria in there. I don't see it. But anyway, that's one of the types of food I'm going to be eating, which is fermented foods. Okay. Remember, eating as we go. So good. I forgot. I also brought green onions. Finish my bowl. I think I only had about 8 or 9 Takis, so I'm gonna give this away. I'm just gonna finish my garlic. I'm crying. That is jalapeno pretty hot. Last one, because I'm crying. Okay, bye. Okay, just finished eating. I still have a bit of the garlic chili left over. I finished the bowl that I showed you, but then I ate a little bit more roasted nuts. Why did I do that? I'm not sure why, but I remember still wanting to have that salty taste, so I had more roasted nuts. I want to say about uh, one serving, but I'm going to have another serving. It's about 36, 39 roasted nuts per serving. Oh, no, that's just one serving total. I had half a serving, and I'm going to have another half serving. The nuts just taste so good. Yeah, that's it for now. So I just came back from walking outside, and remember I walked to the store today to and from. My legs are hurting. I can barely walk. I should have done some stretches before and after, but I didn't until I am dying. Snacking, having a Hershey. Look at that, it's so dry. Okay, just having this three. It's the big Hershey chocolate. Okay, and so we're back. That's what I ate so far. And then in addition to that, I ate one whole chicken leg. It was just boiled with water, some onions and salt, and I ate it with the rest of my green onion. Sorry, the scallions that were left over from work, and the leftover cream cheese. What else did I have? I had 2 cups. Yeah, 2 cups of these with the Splenda. I did get the Splenda for the first time because usually I would just drink regular sugar. So I have Splenda. So I don't normally like Splenda. If I'm gonna go no sugar, I would prefer Truvia or Stevia. What I would really want to have, but they don't have it here, or maybe they do, but I don't know that they have it here, and it's really pricey. You'd have to order it as monk fruit. So that's what the kind of sugar that I would like. But stevia and Truvia are my go-to, but it wasn't at the store that I went to today. I'd have to go to a different store, which is kind of out of my way at this point. But hopefully I will be able to go there. Remember, I live in the islands, so there are some things that are limited or not on the shelves all the time. And you have to request some things or order it yourself. Okay, so maybe you can get them for me if you're in the States. You can send me some monk fruit or some stevia. Anyway, so today's topic, let me make sure I recorded everything. Oh, and I also had 2 servings of the magic crackers right here. One with my food that I ate later, chicken and the scallions. I feel like I ate something. What was it? No, that was it. Oh, and I had mayo also with chili sauce. Sweet chili sauce. Mindful eating. Remember, no diets. That's what we're doing. And then for the last serving, I have butter. Anchor butter is what I had. Yep, Anchor butter from New Zealand. Yummy. Oh, not even supposed to be eating right now. Anyway, green tea in the morning. I think I already mentioned that. Did I mention that? If I didn't, I had green tea in the morning. Okay. And then Coco Samoa is what you call it. Coco Samoa. Here's the rest of it. Okay, done with the recording of food. So today I wanted to share some questionnaires with you and myself as well. I looked over it, but I answered some of it, but I didn't really answer all of it. And this is based off of several tests done in some in Yale, and then this is from different sources. So we put together some questions. If you answered yes to it, and basically it's from the, let me just see this. Oh, hold on 1 second here. Okay, so I'm a counselor, school counselor, so um, we're not certified to do certain types of practices, and that's something that an actual psychiatrist or a therapist that's licensed will do. And um, but for school counselors, we just do counseling, assist with academic, career, and so forth. But these are types of knowledge that it's nice to have. It's part of our studies and sometimes research, and it's very fascinating for me, especially with mental health. And having this knowledge kind of gives you an idea of gives you an idea of being able to see those types of addictions. So addiction in itself is it's mental. um, there's all kinds of addictions. We have drug addiction, food addiction, even sexual types of addiction, physical types of addiction, all kinds of addiction. Addiction is an addiction, which where the dopamine kicks in. So, and this is a life. This is something I've studied for a very long time. Although I'm not a professional in that specific field, I probably would have if I decided to go that route. But I decided to do something different, which is business as my field. So anyway, these are some questions that are common when we come to trying to understand and to see if someone has an addiction to a certain thing or substance or food. So in this case, we're looking at food. So what I'm gonna do is ask myself these questions, and then you can answer these questions if you want to, and maybe if you choose to. But I'm gonna do this for myself. Again, if you're here, you're along the ride, feel free to participate. So the first question, let's see here. Okay, let me go ahead and read these for you. So, am I a food addict? That's the topic for today. We'll talk about how I feel so far physically, emotionally, mentally. Okay, spiritually. Are you a food addict? Am I a food addict? So I'm going to answer yes or no to the following questions. Do I often, or do you often eat large amounts of food even when you're not hungry? I'm going to say even when I'm not hungry. Uh, Maybe large amounts of food. We only cook one type of. I don't know if it's eating all the time. Is considered eating large amounts of food. We only eat like one main dish. It's only if I go to like a party or someone's house with a bunch of food that I probably would eat large amounts of food. But I'm gonna say question mark on that question because I don't really eat large amounts of food when I'm not hungry. Oh, that's a good one. Have to come back to that later. Do you feel out of control when eating certain foods? For example, you're unable to stop or eat just a little. Do you feel out of control when eating certain foods? I want to see it's a mood thing. So, like, if I'm in a certain mood, like I'm anxious or Um, or even if I'm happy, uh, yeah, I want to say yes to that question because if there's some really good donuts or maybe really good dessert, um, I don't really eat sweets as much, or maybe a good burger and fries with dessert. Oh, I think I do that when I go out. So I have, especially when I'm eating a burger and fries, I like the combination of burgers and fries and milkshake and probably some chocolate dessert. So when I'm eating the combination, even though I'm full, I still want to finish it. Um, so do I feel out of control? Out of control when eating certain foods. I can't stop. No, I can stop myself. I can stop myself. When I'm full, I feel full, I'm done. I don't like try to finish the whole food, even though it's. I'll stop myself if I'm full, and I'm thinking of certain places that I usually go to get burgers that I'm not supposed to eat because of the sodium. I can't eat sodium, soy sauce, and every time I eat soy sauce, I'm kind of allergic to soy sauce right now. So, but this type of burger is so yummy, and then there's a dessert right next to it. I'll take you there one day as a treat to myself. But I feel sometimes like I feel like I have to finish it, but no, I can stop myself. So the answer to number two would be sometimes yes, sometimes no, but for the most part, no. For the most part, yes. No, no. For the most part, no. I don't feel out of control. So I'll just say no to that. Three, do you frequently crave specific foods even when you're full? I have been craving tacos for 2 weeks now from a certain place. I want to eat their tacos, their chips, and their sauce, and I'll take you there as well because I will not stop thinking about it until I go there and fulfill my thought of eating that specific type of taco, pork tacos. Do you frequently crave specific foods? Frequently, I've been craving tacos for some time. And that's even when I'm eating my food today. I thought about it today. I thought about it yesterday. I thought about it Sunday. And I can't wait to go and eat that specific food to fulfill this craving that I have in my head of eating that taco. It's so good. I can picture myself eating it right now. I'll take you there. Do you eat until you feel uncomfortably full? Yeah, I've done that. I eat until I'm uncomfortably full. Not all the time. I don't do that all the time. But I feel like I need to be full sometimes. Especially when I'm distracted doing a bunch of things. I have a busy schedule. So most of the time I'm not even paying attention to what I'm eating. So if I feel full because I'm distracted doing other things, um, which is a good advice from someone, don't watch TV, don't do anything when you're eating. You have to focus on eating because if you do, you're not paying attention to the food that's going into your mouth, and therefore you're gonna feel hungry. You're gonna feel hungry because you didn't. Yeah. See, I know this stuff. I know. So what's the answer for number four? Do you eat until you feel uncomfortably full? I'm going to say that yes, only when I am distracted. So it's not a full yes. And most of the time I'm distracted. I'm so busy right now. I'm so busy that my brain is distracted all the time. Do you ever hide food or eat in secret to avoid judgment? Oh, okay, I'm going to tell you a secret. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. And I did that within the last 5 days. I'll be honest with you. So I remember recording, and this is I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna come out straight because if I need to help myself, I need to come out straight. I'm gonna need to be clean and straight. I remember recording, and on my recording, I was eating my cream cheese, half of it, and I said on my recording that the cream cheese from the previous day, my daughter ate it, which she did. She ate about a quarter of it because I came out and said, "Who ate my cream cheese?" And she's like, "I did." And so I looked at, "How much did you eat?" And he's like, "I didn't eat that much." So she did eat like about a quarter of the cream cheese. And then I went ahead and ate the rest of it. But then I said that my daughter ate the cream cheese. And then on the recording I mentioned that that I only ate half of it. Half of I only that my daughter ate that leftover cream cheese and I ate half of it. And I didn't want to say that I ate that cream cheese plus the half of that I was eating, but you know that I ate the entire cream cheese that one day. And because I didn't want to feel like I pigged out on the cream cheese. And it's normal to feel that way, especially now that I'm on social media. So I put the video out and then I just didn't feel right with it. So like a few minutes after putting it out, I was like telling my husband about it. He's just nodding his head. I was like, I gotta take this video out. This doesn't feel right. Yes, she did eat it, but she didn't eat the whole thing. I ended up eating it all. And then I ate half of the, so in actuality, I ate more than one cream cheese. I ate a whole block of cream cheese, and I ate about 3/4 of the cream cheese that was left over from the day before. That's a lot of cream cheese. Yeah, I did eat it. And I love cream. I told you I love cream cheese. I'm addicted to cream cheese. So I'm going to answer yes to that. Have you ever eaten so much that you felt ashamed or guilty afterward? But let me see here. I ate a lot of the cream cheese. I didn't feel guilty. I didn't feel ashamed of eating it. Well, I did. I guess I want to say I felt ashamed because I didn't want to tell you about it. Okay, there you have it. And so, and I did feel right about it, so I took the video down and I ended up re-recording it and said what I said. Do you eat to cope with stress, sadness, or boredom rather than hunger? Do you eat to cope with stress, sadness, or boredom rather than being hungry? A definite yes. And I think that's the number one reason why I gained a lot of weight was I would just munch just to cope with stress. But in addition to that, I'm binging on not just food, but also binging on either TV series or something like that. And I love murder mystery. So if there's a good murder mystery, definitely I gotta have some food next to me. And usually I do this either, it's not boredom, mostly stress, or no, stress or just for entertainment. But entertainment comes with trying to um, pass time so that I can feel feel ready to do whatever it is that I need to do that I'm stressing about. Do you find yourself obsessing over food throughout the day? Ain't that the same question as the previous question? Do you frequently crave specific foods? The third question. Would that be the same or different? Craves, no, craving is like, it's like when you're pregnant, you crave a certain type of food. But this question, I think this is a little bit more intense. Do you find yourself obsessing over food throughout the day? Obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with eating that taco. What are some other foods that I'm obsessed about? There's sometimes I feel like lately I've been feeling like eating spicy foods. I have been thinking a lot about eating pork and spicy chili sauce. Chili sauce with pork because I've been seeing that a lot. uh, um, the mukbang, I always see the pork, especially the crispy pork dipped into chili sauce. Anyway, so pork, crispy pork. Have you ever tried the tacos that I'm obsessing about is pork tacos as well. Yummy. Pork taco with salsa and the chips. Pretty much about the same, huh? Have you ever tried and failed to cut back on certain foods? Of course, yes. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Tried and failed. Chips. I like that crunchy sound. What else? Yeah, especially the Doritos. Oh my gosh. You know when you pop the Doritos in your mouth and you start crunching? It's like there's no feeling like munching or on Dorito chips. Dorito chips, then eating it with like sandwich or something like that. Or oh, my favorite combo is Dorito chips and Snickers, or Snickers and bologna sandwich. I had that combo when I was in college. Bologna sandwich with Snickers, and then some burrito chips, and I down it with Pepsi or Coke. Are you feeling hungry? Okay, next question. Do you feel withdrawal symptoms such as irritability, headaches, or anxiety when you try to reduce certain foods like sugar or junk food? Well, yesterday I told you the food felt kind of blah, and so I ended up eating some shrimp afterwards. Today I showed you some Hershey's. It was supposed to be for my kids. They love Hershey's. But then I ate half of it. I ate half of the Hershey's while at work because I ate the hot food, the spicy food, and then my mouth just had that blah feeling, and I for some reason I was kind of craving something sweet. So I ate the chocolate, but for me, if I eat something sweet, I have to contrast it with something salty. So salt and sweet. So I kept eating the chocolate, sweet, and then eating the chips back and forth. And the more I ate the salt, I want the more sugar. So I came home and I gave my children 1.5 bars of Hershey's, and I said, who wants half a bar and who wants the whole bar of Hershey? And nobody wanted to have a bar, of course. And then I had some it's the sweet and sour candy. I forgot what it's called. I have it's the sweet and sour candy. It's my daughter's favorite, and I had 2 of those. So I said, okay, so whoever gets the half bar chocolate will get either the 2 sour sweet and sour packages. Is it sweet and sour? I forgot what it's called. I know she left the wrapper here somewhere. Hey, what do you call the sweet and sour candy? Huh? The sweet and sour candy. Did you leave it? Oh, they took it out. Okay. Anyway, um, yeah. So what was the question again? Withdrawal symptoms? Yes, I do. Especially when I'm cutting back on certain types of food. Um, Headaches when I haven't been drinking soda as much. When I do drink, it's the diet sodas or Coke Zero. Um, I didn't get as much headaches this time around, so I think we're good. Have your eating habits affected your health? Oh, definitely. Relationships? I'm gonna say yes. Daily life? Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. That's one question. Have your eating habits affected your health, relationships, or daily life? The answer to that is yes. It has. Do you continue eating unhealthy foods despite knowing their negative effects on your body? Yes. When I started this journey this time around, this is not the first time I started my journey. I've started this journey before, many times over. First time I recorded it on YouTube was May 2023. First time on Facebook, I think I recorded it before many times, but I think for my 5 to 7 minute workout, which was something that I came up with, just out of the blue, I was thinking, just movie. That was in Feb 2023. I'm sharing. I have a whole bunch, so I'm sharing those with you. I use my shorts. I have one in the shorts, and also I think I shared a couple. I'll share more of all those 5 to 7 minute videos. That was back in Feb 2023 before I started my May 2023 YouTube journey, and I'll share that with you. It was called Mommy T, Mommy T. Anyway, T is my middle name. Um, so extremely, and again, it goes back to physical changes, emotional changes, and stress. Yeah, a lot of adjustments and transition in life, as a single person to married life and to having a family, children, especially later in my years. Yes, yes, and I have my shirt inside out, and I didn't want to change it for the video, if you noticed. Okay, next question. Do you continue eating unhealthy foods despite knowing their negative effects on your body? I already answered that. Yes. It's hard when you are in a situation, you feel like you're in the hole and there's no way out. It's a mental battle. It definitely is a mental battle. Have you ever lied about how much you ate? I just shared that with you earlier. It's like these same questions but rephrased in a different way. That's kind of like taking surveys, and you take the survey and it's the same question, but they ask it in a different way. Anyway, do you feel powerless or guilty about your eating habits? Not right now. At this moment, no. Because I'm doing something about it. I'm tapping into my M.A.N.A spirit and doing something about it, and just being here with you. I don't feel powerless anymore or guilty about my eating habits. Saying that makes me want to cry, because this is huge for me. And if you are going through this, just know that you're not alone. We can beat this. We can heal, we can grow, and we can thrive. Have you tried multiple diets or meal plans only to return to old habits? Yes. I tried keto. I've tried, back in the days, it was the Atkins diet. Intermittent fasting, yes. I tried and was successful, and then I did it again and failed multiple times. Okay, now that we're done, here is the result. If you answered 0 to 3, yes. If you answered yes to 3 of those questions that we asked, you likely don't have a food addiction. If it's 3, you answer yes to 3. You may enjoy food, but it doesn't control your life. If you answered yes to 4 to 7 of those questions, you may have some emotional or compulsive eating patterns. It's worth paying attention to your relationship with food. 4 to 7 yeses. If you answered yes 8 to 11 times, you likely struggle with food addiction tendencies. Consider seeking support from a nutritionist, therapist, or support group. And just for the record, I have sought out, and I've been recommended by my doctor several times to see a therapist. Sorry, not a therapist. See a nutritionist, which I did once. I made the appointment just one time after scheduling it, rescheduling it, rescheduling it, rescheduling it. And after I saw her and made this really great plan, I was supposed to see her. I ended up going on vacation in December, came back, and I have not gone to see or kept my appointment. So the last time I saw her was in December. Oh, was it November? Oh no, so I saw her 2 times. 2 times, yeah. And that was it. 12 to 15, if you answered yes, you may have a serious food addiction. Professional help and structured support could be beneficial for you. So let me count how many yeses I have. So going back to question 1, do you often eat large amounts of food even when you're not hungry? I guess I'm going to say yes to that. Do you often? I'm going to say no. I don't often eat large amounts of food even when I'm not hungry. I only do that once in a while. So the answer to that is no. Number 1 is no. Number 2 is no. Number 3, do you frequently crave specific foods? Frequently is the key word. Lately I have been, but I don't remember about the past if I frequently crave certain foods. I'm going to say no to that. Do you eat until you feel uncomfortably full? It doesn't say how often. I don't want to say I do this all the time, but I do it once in a while. That's a maybe right there. Okay, 5. Do you ever hide food or eat in secret to avoid judgment? I don't do that in front of my family. The only people I eat in front is my family. Do I do that at work? I only did that with the video, but I don't really care if I'm in front of people at work. So I'm going to say no to that because I don't really hide how I eat in front of people. It was just for the video. That one time I lied to myself. Have you ever eaten so much that you felt ashamed or guilty afterwards? Well, that's the same question. Do you eat to cope with stress, sadness? That's a yes. Do you find yourself obsessing over food throughout the day? I do get hungry often, and that's because I really am hungry. Obsessed. I'm obsessed with food. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. No, I'm not obsessed with food. Have you ever tried and failed to cut back on certain foods? That's a yes. Do you feel withdrawal symptoms when you try to reduce certain foods like sugar or junk food? Withdrawal symptoms, irritability. Yes. Have you ever have your eating habits affected your health? Yes. Do you continue eating unhealthy foods despite knowing their negative effects on your body? Yes. Have you ever lied about how much you ate? No. Just that one time. Uh, I wonder if that's considered a guess. So that's two questions about the same thing. I'm going to say yes then. Just that one time is a yes. Do you feel powerless or guilty about your eating habits? Powerless? Yes, I did feel powerless. I said did. Do you feel powerless or guilty about your eating habits now? I'm going to say no. But it was a yes before today. Oh my gosh. 15. Have you tried multiple diets or meal plans only to return to old habits multiple times? Yes. I answered 8 yeses. You likely struggle with food addiction tendencies. 8 to 11 is you likely struggle with food addiction and tendencies. Consider seeking support from a nutritionist, therapist, or support group. Okay, so I need to tap into my nutritionist again. Would you like some tips on how to manage food cravings and build a healthy relationship? Okay, so there is a thing called the binge eating disorder criteria by the American Psychiatric Association. Some of these behaviors overlap with compulsive overeating. There's a thing called DSM-5, which is the diagnostic criteria for substance use disorders, and the Yale Food Addiction Scale. All of these are sources that we drew these questions from. And some of the questions for the Yale Food Addiction Scale, it's not publicized. They use it further to validate psychological. It's like a psychological tool that they use in research, but questions are pretty much a summary of it's inclusive in the questions that were that we went through just now. Okay, so are we addicted? According to this test that I just did, I am. I have a food addiction. Did I drink my pills? Wait, that's my. Okay. Okay, that's the first time that happened today. Probably the Coco Samoa. So, why is it important for us to know these? It's for in my profession, since I don't practice have a license to practice that. I do have the. It gives me the ability to notice signs for early intervention and be able to refer either clients or folks that I work with into the correct um, source that they can receive assistance from. Um, it really does help myself as well, to notice those things. And it's important to know. It's important to know those things because it can assist us. There's a lot of things that that we human beings do not understand about their bodies, their brains. And so I love to dive into research to understand that because and I'm still learning. I'm learning a lot. I learned a lot from just taking care of family members, trying to take care of myself, and trying to take care of my family, my children. You know, there's a lot that goes into our mental and health wellness, especially when you're children. Even at this point, a lot goes back to childhood, like I mentioned before. So it's important to understand these things. So with this, having this knowledge that I am a food addict, I do know that I'm supposed to go see a nutritionist. As far as therapists, I know of someone. Have I have I done therapy before? Yes, yes, off island. But only it wasn't because of what happened to me. It's because how I was affected by a family member's choice. So a family member did something very tragic, very traumatizing, and so I had to go get therapy to be able to cope. Coping is another word that as humans we need to learn. And as you grow older, it becomes a bit difficult to cope with certain things. And that's where um, we develop these addictions with it's either food or substance. Substance such as drugs, it could be over the counter medicine, it could be medication that's prescribed, and even, I mean, chemicals and stuff like that. Sugar. I think sugar is the number one culprit here for human beings. So it's legal and it's, but it does the work. How many people have diabetes right now? Anyway, enough said. All right, so it's time to get some rest. Need to sleep. Hope you like this video. I see a lot of you. I got 30 subscribers. Yay! Remember, 50 subscribers will give me live the opportunity to go live if I have 50 subscribers. If I get 1,000 subscribers, no, 100,000. Sorry. If I have 100,000 subscribers, I will completely cut sugar, and I may even stop eating for, I'm gonna say 3 days maximum. 3 days no eating, just drinking water. Would you like to see that? I'd like to see if I can handle it. I'll check with my doctor as well. But yeah. So if you want me to not eat any sugar and I will record everything 90 days, feel free to go ahead and share with just people that you know will benefit from this. You want to share it with people that are not going to benefit. People that are going through what I'm going through that might benefit from this journey. M.A.N.A Thrive journey. We can all tap into our M.A.N.A spirits to grow, heal, and thrive. Thank you, everyone. That's our video for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.